Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Capricorn placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Capricorn. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. Spiritual team, what is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Capricorns? What is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Capricorns? Sorry, my throat is a little scratchy. All right, let's see what we have. Cauliflower, transition. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the fig, vitality. Okay. Ooh. There could be a period where you need to regenerate here in terms of like energy levels, excuse me, or you need to save your energy for something big is coming potentially for you guys. Let's get into the tarot and see what you guys need to know. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for my Capricorns for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Capricorns for the next 7 days? Okay. Let's see. 2 of Swords, the High Priestess, 4 of Wands reversed, the Star card, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what else is at the bottom of the deck. So Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, King of Swords reversed, and 7 of Wands. All right, let's see what's going on here. Capricorns, it feels like you guys are doing your best to not rock the boat at this point in time, whether that is getting into conversations that are either controversial or could change the outcome or the course of what is happening right now with the 2 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles right on top of each other. It feels like you're in the process of making slow but steady progress. So because of you making this progress and you know that you have a long way to go still, you're really doing your best to make sure that things stay nice and evenly balanced. Again, not rocking the boat too much, not leaning too far onto one side or the other, not going to one extreme or the other, I should say. Just trying to keep things right here in the middle, keep it nice and steady, okay? Whether that means not spending too much, changing up your methods too much, whatever it is, it feels like you're doing your best to kind of keep everything intact, mentally speaking, for yourself. This is more of like a mental endurance for you. I feel like it's keeping yourself in check mentally. It feels like you already have an idea of what needs to be accomplished before you reach the goal. So that's why you guys are kind of taking your time with this. You're not rushing it. You know that this needs to come together almost naturally, in its own time, on its own schedule. I also feel like some of you guys can see something or someone coming with this King of Swords in reverse. It's almost like there needs to be some sort of growth or shift. Again, mentally speaking, I don't know if this is mental stamina. I don't know if this is that you need more education, if you need more training on a subject. Some of you guys may feel like you're very close to achieving that. But you're not quite there yet. Maybe you're a little self-conscious about the things that you have learned so far, even though you are probably way more experienced or advanced in whatever this is compared to other people. For some of you, you guys could be going after your master's degree or your PhD, and it feels like you know that you're very close to achieving whatever this is. So you're keeping an eye on it. I like how the 9 of Wands is actually got that spyglass. We're looking right at the King of Swords in reverse, keeping an eye on it, making sure that it's not either sabotaging anything, or for some of you, it feels like that the progress is being made, right? That you're hitting those milestones, that you're achieving those goals that you've set for yourself along the path of achieving the bigger goal. I hope that makes sense. For those of you where it feels like the sabotage could come in is if you're working with another person. Now, this person could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but this is someone who is very intellectual, potentially intuitive as well. I do associate the King and Queen of Swords with intuition and knowledge that can be downloaded from the divine or from Creator. So it feels like this person, if this is another person, it feels like this person still has a lot to learn, or they're going through something that has kind of set them back mentally in a lot of ways, or intuitively in a lot of ways. They're typically someone who is very on top of their game. Maybe they're not feeling very confident in themselves. Maybe they have kind of slid back into an old habit of not being humble or being a little manipulative. Whatever it is, it feels like this person or this mindset or this goal that you have is the foundation that you are waiting to kind of turn around and settle itself out. That way you can continue on and achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. With the Seven of Wands here, it feels like this is something that while you've been doing this for a long time, or you have been involved in this situation or with this person for a long time, with the Nine of Wands here, the journey is still not over once this foundation settles, right? There's still a pretty decent long way to go, and this bigger goal is definitely going to take more time, and I do believe once this is complete and over, that's where your energy is going to come into play, that vitality. This is just the transition period in terms of achieving this bigger goal, essentially, is what I'm seeing and feeling here. So you guys are going to want to definitely take your time, reserve your strength, don't exhaust yourselves in this process, because there's still going to be a lot of fight and energy you're going to need to put into moving forward with the rest of the goal. This is only just one part of it, so hang in there, Capricorns. You guys are very close, though, from what I can tell. All right, let's get into the Oracle deck section of the reading. We do have a new moon in Libra coming up on the 25th of September, so I wanted to go ahead and get some messages from you from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Spiritual team, what additional messages do you have for my Capricorns for the next 7 days? What additional messages do you have for my Capricorns for the next 7 days? Let's see. Okay. Last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. Absolutely. Especially if that King of Swords in the reverse is an aspect of yourself. If you guys are constantly pushing yourselves mentally, you definitely need to give yourselves time in between to kind of decompress and take care of your needs outside of this goal. That's extremely important, and that's going to help you maintain your energy, strength, and focus for the goal and the journey ahead, essentially. At the bottom of the deck, we have the new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely King of Swords energy. All kings in the tarot are leaders in their own rights. Now, keep in mind that gender is not specific in the tarot, so you do not have to be a male to identify with the King of Swords. You could be a woman, you could be non-binary, or whatever you identify as. You can definitely identify with kings, queens, knights, and pages, no matter how they are depicted in the tarot. So for you guys, it's like this is probably some sort of leadership. I know the King of Swords is definitely a master of his craft. He's very knowledgeable. Whenever I think of the King of Swords, I think of like a professor at a very prestigious college. This is someone who has not only a lot of knowledge, but a lot of experience working in this field or studying in this field, and so they have a lot to give to others. They have a lot to teach to others. So there is, I think, a transition period for you, not only in terms of learning what you need to learn, but also learning how to pass on and teach the knowledge that you have accumulated thus far. That may be part of the bigger end goal, but yes, you stepping up as a leader and kind of driving the ship where it needs to go is definitely going to be part of this journey. All right, let's get into the last deck of the reading. Keep in mind, Capricorns, whatever messages come up from this deck could be related, could be completely unrelated to what we've been talking about. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Capricorns for the next 7 days? Come here. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Capricorns for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for my Capricorns? That was a lot. I wasn't expecting it, but let's get into it. Oh yeah, that is a lot. Okay, we have the hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Interesting. Okay, the make time for self-love, the breaks, the vacations, that seems to be something that you guys may need to do at some point here very soon. We have the perched bird, waiting for news, package, or letter, and I feel like a lot of you guys are waiting to see if that King of Swords finally turns around, or that foundation finally turns around, whether that's within yourself or whether that is within someone else or a situation in particular. Feels like you're definitely waiting this transition period out. You guys are not in a rush, not rocking the boat, right? We have the forest, muddled, unclear thinking. That could be part of the King of Swords as well. In the reverse, I think I did mention that. Either not feeling confident in yourselves, your knowledge, your experience, or what you have to offer this world. And kind of settling any, residual mental health topics within yourselves. Topic is not really the greatest word to use, but mental health conundrums. Can I use that word? I don't know if that's the right word to use. Any mental health related situations within yourself. And when it comes to achieving your goals or creating a solid foundation for you to stand on in terms of this bigger goal, whether that's fear, whether that is a lack of humility, or whether that is, manipulation, whatever it is, those are just examples. But whatever it is, there is definitely something here that needs to be improved upon and cleared up before you can move forward, right? So we have the scissors here as well, disappointment and some affair. Okay. So yeah, there could have been a significant situation that came up that was a little disappointing, and now you have to wait or work towards getting that resolved before you can move forward. I think I said that in the beginning as well. We have the bowl, plenty of material things. Okay, so it feels like whatever this is, maybe this is the bigger goal. But it seems like you guys are in a great space currently, and you guys are headed that way as well, so nothing to fear there. We also have the month of March. This could have been something that you've been working on since our most recent month of March. Maybe you guys are working on something that could come to fruition in the coming March. Who's born in March though? We have, who is that? Pisces and Aries. Maybe that's a significant placement in your chart, or maybe that is someone that you are connecting with or involved in the situation with here as well. Possibly that King of Swords in reverse. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. We have the teardrops, great personal sorrow. Interesting. Okay, so there could have been a situation or a realization that pushed that King of Swords to go reversed. Now, whenever I see a reversal, I don't take it as this is the way it's going to be forever. It's an opportunity to turn that situation around and correct it. So whoever that King of Swords is in the reverse, that needs to definitely be addressed before moving forward, hence the Four of Wands in reverse being here. There may have been some sort of loss or mishap or a circumstance that caused someone to kind of go into this unclear thinking, unhealthy vision of themselves or the situations around them, and they need to definitely deal with that before they can move forward and be successful, right? At the bottom of this pile, we have the grapes, time to go out and have fun. So a lot of my Capricorns for this week, you guys definitely need to spend some time out and about and taking care of yourselves and doing something nice for yourself, whether that is connecting with other people, taking yourself on a date or a spa day, whatever it is that feels best for you. Definitely take a minute a day, a couple hours to do something nice for yourselves. All right, Capricorns, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this week. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading. As always though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!